Jack of Hearts. He moved across the mirrored room, set it up for everyone, he said. And everyone commenced to do what they were doing before he turned their heads. Then he walked up to a stranger and he asked him with a grin, "Could you kindly tell me, friend, what time the show begins?" Then he moved into the corner, face down like the Jack of Hearts. Backstage the girls were playing 5 cards stirred by the stairs. Lily had 2 queens, she was hoping for a third to match her pair. Outside the streets were filling up, the windows open wide. A gentle breeze was blowing, you could feel it from inside. Lily called another bed, and she drew up the Jack of Hearts. Big Jim was no one's fool, he owned the town's only diamond mine. Well, he made his usual entrance, looking so dandy and so fine, with his bodyguards and his silver cane and every hair in place. He took whatever he wanted to and he laid it all to waste. But his bodyguards and silver cane were no match for the Jack of Hearts. Rosemary combed her hair, she took a carriage into town. She slipped in through the side door, looking like a queen without a crown. She fluttered her false eyelashes and whispered in his ear, "Sorry darling that I'm late," but he didn't seem to hear. He was staring into space over at the Jack of Hearts. Well, I know I've seen that face somewhere, Big Jim was thinking to himself. Maybe down in Mexico, on a picture up on somebody's shelf. But then the crowd began to stamp their feet and the house lights they dimmed. And in the darkness of the room there was only Jim and him, staring at the butterfly who once held the Jack of Hearts. Lily was a princess, she was fair-skinned and precious as a child. She did whatever she had to do, she had that certain kind of flash in her smile. She had come away from a broken home, lots of strange affairs, with men from every walk of life who took her everywhere. But she never met anyone quite like the Jack of Hearts. The hanging judge came in unnoticed and was being wined and dined. The drilling in the wall kept up, but no one seemed to pay it any mind. See, it was known all around that Lily wore Big Jim's ring. No, nothing could ever come between Lily and the king. No, nothing ever would, except maybe the Jack of Hearts. Rosemary started drinking hard, seeing her reflection in the night. She was tired of the attention, tired of playing the role of Big Jim's wife. She had done a lot of bad things, even once tried suicide. Was looking to do just one good deed before she died. She was gazing to the future, but it was riding on the Jack of Hearts. Lily washed her face, took her dress off and buried it away. Well, I guess you must have known it would someday. Be careful not to touch the wall, there's a brand new coat of paint. I'm glad to see you're still alive and you're looking like a saint. But down the hallway footsteps were coming for the Jack of Hearts. The backstage manager was pacing all around by his chair. There's something funny going on, he said. I can just feel it in the air. When he went to get that hanging judge, but the hanging judge was drunk as the leading actor hurried by in the costume of a monk. There was no actor anywhere better than the Jack of Hearts. Lily's arms were locked around the man that she dearly loved to touch. She forgot all about the man she couldn't stand who hounded her so much. I've missed you so, she said to him, and he felt she was sincere. But just beyond the door, he felt jealousy and fear. And that was just another night in the life of the Jack of Hearts. No one knew the circumstance. Well, they say that it happened pretty quick. The door to the dressing room burst open and a cold revolver clicked. And Big Jim was standing there. You couldn't say surprised. Rosemary right beside him, steady in her eyes. See, she was with Big Jim, but she was leaning to the Jack of Hearts. 2 doors down, the boys finally made it through the wall. Yeah, they cleaned out the bank safe. You know, it said that they got off with quite a haul. And in the darkness of the riverbank, they waited on the ground for one more member who had business back in town. No, they couldn't go no further without the Jack of Hearts. The next day was hanging day. The sky was overcast and black. Big Jim lay covered up, killed by a penknife in the back. And Rosemary on the gallows, she didn't even blink. And the hanging judge was sober, he didn't even drink. The only person on the scene missing was the Jack of Hearts. The cabaret was empty now. A sign said closed for repair. Lily had already taken all of the dye out of her hair. She was thinking of her father, who she very rarely saw. Thinking about Rosemary and thinking about the law. But most of all, she was thinking about the Jack of Hearts.